Hey everyone, Emily here from TravelAndLedger, inspiring you to put more vacations in the book. I'm talking about my first year experience of blogging and what I've learned through the process. It's so easy right now, guys. We are living in the digital age. You don't have to spend all this money. It's free to sign up for Instagram. It's free to sign up for YouTube. It's free to sign up. It's free. Social media is free. So you don't even need to pay for marketing. You can create your own marketing for your brand. And that's why it's important to not invest a lot of money. You don't need that fancy camera. I film everything on my phone. I'm on my phone right now. Make sure that all of your content is quality content and not just, hey guys, I was on vacation and this is what I did and this is what I do, because there's no value in that. Think about what value you can put in every post that you make, because at some point people are going to come back to that post. You have to think of this process as evergreen content. It's never going to go away until you delete it. So that being said, if it's bad, you can delete it. If you don't try it, you'll never know if it was for you or not. So just get out there and try. It's so important to understand the mentality, and you just need to realize that you are doing okay. You're doing everything. There's things to learn. There's mistakes to be made. All that matters is you get out of your comfort zone and you work on it and you like it. If you like doing it, then keep doing it. If you don't like doing it, then just stop. You can do something else. So what I like to do is make a vision board for what I want to accomplish. As you saw in my previous video, I was so excited because I had 10,000 on my vision board, but I didn't realize that putting that number out there was actually going to get me more than what I asked for. Like, what are your goals? Write it down on a piece of paper. Are you doing this as a hobby? Do you want this to turn into your full-time job? Because there's a lot of different ways to come at it, depending on what your answer to those questions are. If you're just doing it as a hobby, then have fun, do whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter, because you're just doing it for fun. You're just putting it out there because it's maybe for your own memories. Maybe it's your own trip that you wanted to take and you just wanted to record it. You never know. People love those kind of videos. If in the future it turns into something you could monetize, then maybe you could choose to monetize at that time. But coming at it from a hobby perspective is a great perspective to start at. If you are thinking to monetize at some point, you need to come at it from a business perspective. You want to be collecting emails from the very beginning. You can do this easily by just having an email opt-in. Some people like to have different downloads and things that they get for free when they give you their email address. I like to use MailChimp because I feel like it's a really easy platform, or if you want MailerLite, as I said before, you don't need to start spending a lot of money right away. They both have, I think it's 1,000 minimum before you have to start paying. Otherwise, their services are free. The next thing I want to talk about is just experimenting, because you might think you want to start just a YouTube channel. And you did the whole work and you got your handles all across the other platforms, and all of your other platforms you're only using to channel traffic to YouTube. But what you realize is maybe your Pinterest, like mine, got 100,000 views. And you're like, wow, Pinterest is really blowing up for me. Like, maybe I should focus more on Pinterest. Or maybe I should focus more on Instagram if your reel is like blowing up. I had one reel that was like 350,000 views. Pick and choose your platforms. For me, my main three were Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube. And the three of them I tried to interconnect, because if somebody wants shorts, they're going to go to YouTube Shorts. But YouTube Shorts is also kind of like TikTok-ish. And TikTok is also now on Reels. I also love TikTok. I'm on TikTok all the time. But pick one that you want to focus on, and then you can always repurpose your content into your other platforms. Because a lot of people get stuck in that, oh, it's so much work and I have to do this. No, it's very easy right now. Focusing on your YouTube channel, you can easily put this video, cut it up, put it on Instagram, put it on TikTok, put it on Reels. The goal is to have things that people can fall into this loop, like, oh, here's one trip, here's two trip, here's three trip, here's one tip, here's two tip, here's three tip. You want to create this loop of things to do that people will come back to your channel for those experiences. My next tip is to stop getting so wrapped up in the creative process and just start. Just putting stuff out there. It doesn't even have to be when you're on vacation. If for example, I lived in New York and I was always posting stories and everything in New York, because to me it was home, but to other people, they want to move there, they want to live there, they want to see what's happening in New York. So even though I personally wasn't on vacation, I was able to make vacation type videos because I know everything about New York. I'm going to create a ton of videos here on YouTube just from all my experiences in New York. But I didn't even think of it at the time that I'm living in one of the major cities that everybody wants to go to. So why am I not taking advantage of this moment? Maybe you live in this little small town or something, but nobody knows what actually goes on in your town. So nobody's going to come visit it if nobody knows what's going on. My friend was just in Kansas City, and here over there, they have a whole Wizard of Oz thing. There's this whole city that nobody even talks about. But for example, I live in Cleveland, Ohio. When everybody thinks of Cleveland, they think LeBron James, oh, the Cavs, the Browns, whatever, the Indians are now going to be the Guardians. But I can blog about it. I can tell people, hey, did you know there's these wineries like right down the street? We have like Ohio Makes Wine. Or, hey, did you know there's this like pizza festival in Akron? Like we have pizza festivals. We have all kinds of festivals, but people wouldn't know because people come to Cleveland usually for just that one thing, or they come for the Rock Hall. But there's so much other stuff to do. So I need to start making videos about it. That leads me into my next tip. You need to make content that people are actually looking for. You need to have that nice thumbnail that really makes somebody want to click on you. If you have a thumbnail that's like this, are you going to click on that? Like, what even was that I just did? But no, you're not going to click on it because it's like a blurred hand and like half of somebody's face. Like, who wants to click on that? But if it's this like bright colors and it sticks out in your search bar, then somebody's going to be enticed to click on it. So make sure that all of your stuff has value to it. And it's something that somebody actually wants to learn about. You also have to be in the right mindset. This is going to sound so stupid for some people, but I'm an actress, so I understand what this means. But I am a firm believer if you don't have any haters, then you probably haven't made it, because nobody is hating on you because they don't really care what you're doing. Like, everybody says, oh my gosh, my haters, but it's actually a good thing for you to have haters because that means you're doing something that they wish they could be doing. They're like, oh, I hate that girl because she looks so pretty. Oh, I hate that girl because she's on vacation again. If somebody is watching your video though, like they're watching your video and giving you that view because they hate you so much. They're watching you. It's giving them a reason to come to your channel. I don't know. I don't like haters, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, see the flip side of things, because it's not always going to be all daisies and rainbows and unicorns and, oh my gosh, I support your channel. I support your channel. You're going to get dislikes. You're going to get likes. It all is going to even out. If you're getting a lot of dislikes, maybe your videos aren't that good and you should repurpose your content in a different format, or try something different with your videos, or maybe your lighting's too dark. There's a lot of technical stuff that can go into it too, but just look at your analytics and you'll be fine. You also have to be your own person. That's my next tip. Just be your own person. I am not that girl who brings 6 dresses just to wear them once for pictures on vacation. It's not me. Like, I'm always in a bikini. I'm not going to take pictures in my bikini and post them all over the gram all the time. That's not me either. Like, this is me eating probably, or this is me walking around, or this is like a pretty sunset, or this is this cool thing that I saw. But I'm not going to be like buying these $350 gowns and wearing them just for one picture in the wind to be all whimsical. It's not me, dude. Like, I don't take those kind of vacations. I'm just all about like getting out of the city for a minute, take your mind off things, go see something new, go to the beach, get a little tan, like sizzle. That's all I'm looking for. That's the kind of person that I am. And people either like me or they don't, and that's fine. And you're either going to get value from me or you don't. If you click on one of my videos, like to go to Harrah's, and you want to see what the room looked like while I was in the room, this is just like how it was. That's how that trip was. My friend was sleeping on the other bed, so I wasn't going to film him. But we also got in at 1 a.m. So I'm not going to do a whole experience and then make everybody like stay and wait because I want to get a pretty room picture. No, dude, I was in the room. Here's what it looked like. Like, this is the kind of videos I make. I'm sorry. Most of them I try to be pretty. Don't get me wrong. I try to do the aesthetic. I try to like get everything perfect. But my life isn't perfect, and I'm not afraid to tell people that not everything's perfect all the time. Even sometimes your rooms aren't perfect all the time. Like, life's not perfect. Nothing's perfect. I don't know why everybody wants to be so perfect all the time. It doesn't make any sense. I actually like the flaws and things. I find that more creative than this perfect, pretty picture. It's just important to know why you're there. Like, are you here because you want people to like you? Are you here because you need to get 100 subscribers of like robots? Like, does that really matter? Do the vanity metrics really matter to you? Or are you just making content that you like because you're a travel blogger and you love to travel? Like, it's really that easy, guys. It's really that easy. And other people appreciate that. And they get tired of all the smoke and mirrors and they just want to know, yo, how do I get that budget hotel? Like, how do I go to Vegas and how do I stay for free? Like, here's facts. Let me spit those facts for you. Like, how do I go to Mexico during COVID? What does it look like there? Like, here you go. Here's the content. You know, people get so wrapped up in their head about things. I'm even wrapped up about it, talking about it, but it's just so easy. And people try to make it so hard. They're like, oh, I'll never reach monetization because I need this many people. Hey, guess what? People go viral every day. Like, where do you think these dances and stuff come from? It's one person that posts a video that they like and somebody else likes it, somebody else. It's really that simple, people. Like, I'm telling you, just start doing it and it will go viral. One of your videos will go viral. It's going to happen. All right, so I got a little bit off topic. Visualization is really important. Know why you're there. You're not there for other people to like you. It's not a popularity contest. It's all just fellow travelers that also want to travel and they also want to have a similar experience to what you had. Now, for example, if you're in a van life and you love the van life videos, people are still doing that all the time. So don't be afraid to post about it just because that trend kind of fell off for a minute, because it's going to retrend again. You know, even camping kind of fell off for a while, but camping's going to come up again and you're going to be on top of a mountain and somebody's going to be like, how did you get up there? How did you bring your stuff up there? Like, how did you get up? Like, I'm curious, like, how do you get up on a mountain with all that stuff? We live in a day and age where there's room for everything. So don't be afraid to try and find your tribe, because they're out there. You just need to find them. And this brings me to my last thing, and then I promise I'll let you go on to the next video. But the whole point of being seen is to be seen. As Bretman Rock, he said this, and it just made everything click for me. You can't be seen unless you are seen. Like, yes, you can sit in your room and you can type your things and you can write in your journal and you can keep it and hide it in your closet and in a lock and nobody can read it. Nobody's ever going to see it. Nobody's ever going to see it unless you put it everywhere. You need to put it everywhere. Put it on Twitter, put it on Instagram, put it on Pinterest, put everything everywhere, because the more places you are, the more likely that your tribe will be able to find you. And I want to tell you that your tribe is so fun. Like, I've met so many cool people just from looking similar hashtags to mine, like We Are Travel Girls or Travel Girls Wander, you know, this kind of things. And these girls are so cool. And they're like small creatives also. We kind of bounce ideas off each other. We just like appreciate each other's videos. We like each other's videos. A shout out to Fox, because they've been there from the beginning on my Instagram, and there was a while there that I couldn't grow off of like 300 people. Now I'm at 1670 or something like that. From the beginning, he always likes all my stuff and he gives me comments all the time. So it's like, you never know. It's the most random people and the most awesome people that you'll meet online, and it's a great community, but you just need to build your community. It's just like friends playing at the playground. If you see a bunch of kids playing kickball, you're not gonna be able to play with them unless you ask to play. Like, they have to see you and be like, hey, do you want to play? Or you have to be like, hey, can I play? Like people make it so hard, and it's not hard. You don't have to be this like famous person to be successful. You can still make dollars a month blogging. You don't have to be this, you know, like Jake Paul or this famous YouTuber. You can just be fine just making your videos with your tribe and everybody supporting you and buying your products or supporting your products, whatever it is. You don't have to be the next Bella Porch. You can just be the next Emily from TravelAndLedger, and you're just putting your content out there for people that are looking for videos like your own. I'm going to lead you into the next video. I hope you like it and enjoy the series. Give me a comment below if you have any additional tips for people, because as you know, it's all about this community environment, and I want you to share what works for you. I'm sharing what works for me. I just want everybody to grow, and let's all become big creators by the end of the year.